Last night, we got to see the debut of Russell Wilson, but also got to see a little bit more of Justin Fields, and there's been a lot of chatter, a lot of conversation about which one of these guys actually deserves to be the starting quarterback. Throughout the first couple of games of preseason, we've seen some good things, we've seen some bad things, and now we're getting a lot of criticism back on Russell Wilson. Now, I'm assuming that all the criticism is coming from Denver Broncos fans and people that just don't like Russell Wilson, right? But also, I think there are some Steelers fans out there too. However, in this game, the offensive line was, maybe alarming. I don't really know. We're going to break down some film. I actually wanted to specifically break down Justin Fields, but if you guys want me to break down a whole video of Russell Wilson, comment down below part 2 and we can kind of do that. I liked a couple of things I saw from Justin Fields in this game, so I wanted to do his video first. But with that being said, comment down below, in your opinion, who deserves to be the day one starting quarterback for this team at this moment, right? I'm not talking about after next week. Right now, who would you make the day one starter for the team? And let's kind of jump into Justin Fields, and how he looked in another Steelers game. Alright, so unfortunately, I don't have all of the all 22 coaches film, so what I'm going to do in this video is break down a couple of plays that I thought stood out, but in tomorrow's video, if it gets maybe 100 or 200 likes on this one, we're going to do a full breakdown of both Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. So again, if you want that, let me know in the comments down below by just putting part 2, and once the film does drop, we're going to do it. Alright, so with that being said, let's break down this first play here from Russell Wilson, or from Justin Fields, I should say. So, boom, drops back in the pocket, pressure coming from literally every which way. Up the middle, off the right side, off the left side. I don't know how Justin Fields is able to escape this, but he does, right? Magician. This dude is a different beast when it comes to extending plays. And then, off the left foot, throwing across the body, throws an absolute dot into the hands of his wide receiver for a massive first down. I mean, this one was to Des Fitzpatrick, but man, when you take a look at this play, this is the potential at the very, very best. This is what Justin Fields offers you. And no, listen. I'm not saying he's the better quarterback, but what I'm saying is he offers more potential. But his low is definitely lower than Russell Wilson's floor, in my opinion anyway. Right, there were some really bad passes here from Justin Fields. We're going to break down those as well, but this is just the one when you say, what can Justin Fields do for you on his very best day? It's things like this. This is a really tough pass to make. Off of pressure, you got pressure everywhere, 3 guys in your face once again, crossbody off 1 foot while moving throw over the head of a defender. I might get tipped anyway, but beautiful pickup. That's just one of the ones I thought was really good. Let's actually look at one that I thought wasn't great. Okay, so I saw a lot of people complaining about this play specifically when it came to Justin Fields, and I really don't get it. Yes, it is an overthrow. Yes, it's not the greatest throw in the world. But can we just take a moment to understand what's going on when he's taking or when he's throwing this ball? You have a wide open guy coming right at your face. You have a guy with his hand up in the air. You got to throw it over him. And then you got a guy potentially breaking off the edge as well. 1, you're under pressure, right? 2, again, I don't have another angle here, but this is a tough throw to make just because there's so many guys in your face. You get hit a little bit at the end as well. And yes, I get it. This ball is not where it needs to be. It's not, right? Let's just be honest with ourselves. The wide receiver is running this way. The ball should be here. But the ball is placed back here. It's behind him. It's overthrown. It's not the best in the world. Let's just be honest with ourselves. It's not the greatest throw. Way over his head, right? The wide receiver literally does everything he can to be in here. Now, what I do notice as well, when the wide receiver starts to turn back for the football, he starts to slow down and try to really figure out where it's coming. So maybe he could have had a better adjustment. But either way, listen, this is not on the wide receiver. This is on the QB. Listen, if we knew the ball was going that way, I want to see him just, make an attempt, full sprint up there, because he does tend to slow down here at the end, right? He's going and then, boom, just starts to slow down there. Now, again, it's not the wide receiver's fault. The ball was thrown here when it should have been over here. Or let me make this more realistic, should have been around this area of the field is where he threw it, and it should have been over in this area of the field. So again, yes, Justin Fields, this throw was not great, but you're under pressure. The wide receiver maybe could have done a better job. I mean, if you don't slow down and actually run to where it's going, and again, I know how tough that actually is to do. I mean, dude, it's honestly kind of sick. This wide receiver really did whatever he could here and just gave up midair like, oh, tough. But again, I wouldn't say it's not a terrible play, but it is a bad throw. Under pressure, I get it. Now, again, once we get the all 22 coaches film, I'll be able to break down this game a little bit better. I'm pretty much going on some of the plays that stood out to me the most. And yes, I might be a little bit negative, but don't worry. I don't even think Justin Fields is a bad player. I think he brings so much potential, right? Russell Wilson, I want to break down him as well. I didn't really get to see too much of his start, but I heard it wasn't great. And I heard the offensive line was terrible in this game, by the way. But this is a play to me that you need to hit, right? So we're going to get a block up here. We're going to get this guy biting down just a little bit. We're going to get this swing bubble to the wide receiver, and we're going to get a fake handoff, a read, and RPO, right? You can either hand this off, you can keep it, or you can take this little swing route, right? In my opinion, you need to hit this guy right away. You need to, right? And again, let's read the defense. So we're going to see here, quick little boom, right? Good decision. This guy looks like he could be locked in on that running back. Good decision to keep the ball, in my opinion, right? Already gets that little bit of separation. However, first thing is, this guy's not even blocking him for whatever reason, but we have this bubble. Just throw it right here. If you throw that right here, that's a touchdown, potentially, right? Or at least, at the very least, a first down on 4th and 2, right? Because when you watch this play a little bit even further, right, the first thing we notice is if you throw that, this wide receiver is doing one hell of a job blocking. He's doing everything he can. You have the bubble. You have the bubble right here. Boom, throw it. Why not? Lead him here. Goes up the sideline potentially for a touchdown. The one thing about Justin Fields is he always tries to play, not always, okay? Don't get me mixed up here. He tries to play hero ball every once in a while, and it's not always the best thing. Even here, if you lobbed it up, that's a touchdown. He's trying to do too much here. You know, it is a mistake. It's not a great play here. There is ways to be better. I guarantee you, when he turns this film on, he's going to be like, oh my God, what am I doing? If I throw that ball, that's a touchdown. I mean, even if you throw it late, you throw it right here, I think it's still a first down. Also, this dude needs to be a block, please. Block. Do something. What's going on here? You gotta really be invested there, because if that guy gets that block, it's a really good play by Justin Fields. Suddenly, it's a good play. And you actually go back to, let's just say, the very beginning here. Go. What are you doing? What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Why are you blocking that guy anyway? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I just think there's a couple of different mess ups here. I think you throw the ball right away, 1. Then 2, we got to get that block, man. And then 3, I know it's tough, but maybe even throw it here. Again, I know it's very, very tough. He just spun out of a defender. How the hell are you supposed to see that? Okay, the 3rd one, not really realistic. But again, a couple of mess ups there. All right, here we go. This will probably be the last play we break down, because again, I want this all 22 coaches film for all the plays, and I just don't have it right now. So what we're going to get here is a speed out. We're going to get what seems to be an in and then a corner route. We're going to get a deep dig over the middle. This seems like probably the most open. Then we're going to get basically just a hitch over the middle here by the tight end. And the running back is going to leak into the flats late into the play call. So obviously on this play, we just need to give our quarterback enough time to read the field, right? So the first reads here, as he gets the ball, he's going to look left to right. So first read is most likely going to be the hitch, right? And then you're going to look at the speed out, or the, okay, no. So this is one, the speed out, this is your first read. Second read is this. Third read is this. And then you got to kind of switch the field here. You got to look at this and this. These are your alerts, right? These are things that might flash late in the play. So boom, right here is when I think you throw this ball. Like, this is NFL open, right? It's not open. It's not wide open by any means necessary, but it's getting there, right? at that dig, if you're able to get that release out right there, this is the only mistake I saw from Justin Fields at this play, is you, right there, boom, throw the ball. You have time in the pocket, there is pressure coming, but if you release that ball right now, that is at least a contested catch, target. Instead, has to, again, pressure comes off the edge, tries to dump it down while getting hit, incomplete. I actually didn't mind what I saw from Justin Fields in this game. If I'm being completely honest, I thought he made a couple of really good plays. We'll be able to see that in tomorrow's video. But I kind of wanted to go through some of the things I thought he could have done better. But again, I may be wrong. You guys tell me what you guys think, man. I'm open to criticism. So do me a favor really quickly. Hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe if you're new. Join the family. Turn on post notifications. It's free. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And we will be covering so much more film tomorrow. I think if this video gets to 200 likes, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, and so much more. So make sure you guys join the family. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Steelers update, which should be really soon. Also, by the way, defense. Comment down below a defender that you want me to break down. Did Peyton Wilson last week. DeMarvin Leal has been really good. Montravius Adams. Let me know what you guys want me to break down. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.